a Nuisance streamer took to the mall to do a prank, asking strangers about traumatic experiences.
I wouldn't sit in timeout to sit on my chest until I stopped.
Womp womp.
Thanks, brother. Usually people are like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hate that stuff.
Although some people didn't mind the womp womp reaction, this individual did.
So what's the most traumatic event that you went through in your life?
That's a hard one. I've been through a lot. My mom threw a lot of around in the apartment and just broke a lot of stuff.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Yes.
So their partner found out, tracked them down, and did this.
I'm not shaking your hand. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
Hey, that hurts.
So after the bully got his efforts back tenfold, they chased the guy down into the cleanest GameStop I've ever seen.
Yo, stay right there. Come on, come outside. Come outside. Come outside, GameStop.
Go get your little digital clicks and all your bullshit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm gonna punch you in your face. Come outside the store so I can punch you in your face.
And apparently here he mooned the streamer and his crew.
What you talking about? You weirdo. You.
This kick streamer is the perfect example of what I call the hypothetical thug. I would fight you if we won in this GameStop. I should punch you, but for some reason not right now. So I'll just throw this video game at you, but please don't touch me. And all this pathetic internet trash talking is really hard to believe when it's not happening behind a computer screen, as even the 5 guys in his live stream chat aren't buying this, especially when he's got 4 big dudes with him and he still came across scared. So Ben from Goop videos took to his YouTube to explain what happened.
My partner calls me, it's like, hey, these kids, or these guys or whatever, were like filming me with a phone and were asking me about like what was my most traumatic experience. And then they started making fun of me for it. And I happened to run into these guys. I had never seen them before. I don't know any of their names. I went up to the dude. I said like my cool 80s one-liner or whatever. And another thing about that, because a lot of people in the comments were like, that line goes so hard. It only goes as hard as it does because I had time to think about it. Like I was literally planning it in my head. That's how little fighting experience I had. I was like, well, if I'm not gonna fight these guys, I might as well make a meme. A lot of people were speculating that, you know, after I dropped the camera out of his hand and I kicked this dude's ass or whatever. That's not what happened at all. I'm going on record now saying I am not hard in the slightest. I don't go out looking for fights. I don't really like to fight. I'm not really even good at fighting. I'm literally just an overweight white dude from Long Island suburbia. I am just sick and tired of these kinds of people. These dumb, trendy clout chasers that go around doing these dumb TikTok trends, harassing people in a public mall. Get a life!
And it's true, as that streamer's channel is continuously annoying random people in the street until he finds out who won't tolerate his unemployed behavior. So the world needs more courageous men like Ben, as by his own admission, he's not in shape, doesn't know how to fight, and was incredibly outnumbered. But he simply saw an injustice and decided to stand up for himself through the power of memes. As he saw how much his partner was hurt, knew how large the streamer and his crew was, both in numbers and size, and still decided to stand up for his loved ones, pretty much resigning to the fact that he's probably going to get jumped. Luckily for him, they were just those hypothetical thugs, or Schrodinger's cat, aka pussy. As when the streamer took to Twitter to complain about the mooning, the replies were just blaming him for creating the situation, saying that he deserved it, making fun of how he didn't do anything about it. And when the streamer complained about being cancelled, even his viral tweet, viewed over 20,000 times, can't even get double-digit approval. As Goop videos just destroyed his entire online persona because he can no longer act hard and confrontational when the most non-threatening guy can completely punk you in front of your entire crew, not once, but twice. Then both times you're seen fleeing away scared, and now there's a catchy meme to commemorate it. Because although unlikely, if the streamer was ever to gain fame, his comments would be constantly flooded with, "I know what your most traumatic experience is," which is the ultimate karma that his life can now be summed up in 2 words, womp womp. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on the other live streamer that got torn apart by his own fans and why this won't be the last time.